Okay guys, I'm back. Had to go help my kiddos. Okay, so the water meditation that I did this weekend was so beautiful, and I just want to show you really quick. The sun is so beautiful today. Hold on, let me just flip it around for you guys 1 second. Look at this. Look how beautiful. Look how beautiful, guys. Look at that. Just beaming. So pretty. Okay, I flipped the camera around. I just wanted to show y'all how beautiful. Okay, so this weekend we took our kids to this water park that we like to take them to once in a while, and it is owned by a local tribe. I think they call themselves the Porch Creek Indians, but I believe they're descendant of maybe the Cree. I can't remember. But anyway, for that reason, the grounds to me always feel so special when I'm there. I always will speak to the ground and the trees and nature when I go and connect. And I get a lot of ancestral messages when I go there, okay? Which is what happened this past weekend. And this is why I wanted to share this meditation that my guides showed me. Okay, so a lot of you may know that I meditate with water crystals, okay? This is my little crystal deck. This is from Dr. Emoto, Japanese doctor who's famous for discovering that water changes its molecular shape and structure when you speak to it, okay? Which is why it's so important to speak good to yourself, because you are at least 70% water. Some people believe more, okay? And it's not exactly, water the way we think of H2O, but essentially you are a water being, primarily. And same thing when we speak to the water that we drink. We should be blessing it, praying with it, and speaking love to it. So let me tell you what happened. So I was at this water park. Our kids are just like swimming. I'm laying down on one of those like lawn chair things, just listening to the water move, like all that movement of water and all the people. And I just immediately started seeing like visuals from my ancestors, okay? But they were showing it to me like water crystals. And they said, you know how you, I'm trying to translate what they said, so forgive me, I'm going to do the best I can. They said, you know how when we show you things through visuals, sometimes I'll see with my eyes open, I'll see like a vision, sometimes with my eyes closed. In this instance, they were talking about when I close my eyes and I meditate, I will see like a portal, and the portal will begin to move, okay? And as it moves, it will go wherever is needed. They said, we would like to teach you something new. And I was like, okay. And they said, behind your eyes, when you close your eyes, and even as your eyes like kind of roll back as you close them, they said around the ocular tissue is all this water. And I'm like, okay. And they're like, we would like for you to experiment with this. And I said, okay. So guys, I closed my eyes and I started to speak to the water inside my body the way that I do the water that I drink. And I just said like love, okay, for example. Do I have this one on top? Let me just see if I have it. So help me out, spirit team. Where are you? Okay. Like this one is love for humanity, okay? That's what it looks like. So I kept saying in my heart, love, 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 love. And I can see it even now. It is taking this shape. I can see it taking this shape, okay? And then, for example, I'm gonna give you a couple of different ones. Love and thanks, okay? This is love and thanks, okay? Love and thanks, love and thanks, love and thanks. Love and thanks. And see, I can see it forming. So they started to show me this, and I was like, oh my God, why didn't I ever realize this? That when we go in and we activate the pineal, okay, it's the sacred water activating it. The tissue is composed of water. 444, as I said that. Oh my God. So they started showing me this, okay? So I'm sharing it with you guys because I feel like this is so important for everyone. So if you are a water sign, in your astrology chart, and I'm not an astrologer, but I know a little bit about it, okay? This is going to be very powerful for you guys, okay? But most people, even when they're not born in the sign of water, are connected to it. And that's because we are primarily water beings. And in one of the visions that I saw of a mothership, okay, that Mother Earth showed me something incredible. This is why I know that motherships are huge. Some of them, like literally planets, okay? Like she even describes herself even as like a mothership. But she showed me these beings, these water beings, and they were all huddled around this man who I'm going to say was Jesus. I don't know if it was him. It did not look like the typical way we would think we would see Jesus, but he looked Arabic to me, okay? And he was surrounded by these water beings, and they all had a feminine energy, and they were all singing around him, but it sounded like yodeling, okay? And I think it's because of the way the transmission came through the water of their body. And I only ever heard someone else speak about something similar yesterday. I finally just stumbled across this page. I may tag her in this. And she started talking about the water beings that she saw in her visions. And I'm like, that's what I saw in my vision. So it was so great to finally meet someone who has seen these people. But the point is they're water, right? And so my ancestors took me into the water crystalline structures when I did this. When I was seeing all the words that I was feeling turn into the crystalline structure, then they used it to help me travel. Then I started seeing all these things. And I kind of went into trance, like laying there, listening to all these people swimming and all the splashing and the kids playing on this sacred land, okay? And I got visions of some people call him, I think they call him Great White Eagle Chief, and that's kind of who I think it is, but for me, he represents the grandfather ancestors, okay? That father energy. He started talking to me, and he was telling me different things about what they were teaching me on that trip, and just, different little things that I was working on with myself. And everywhere I went, he was giving me messages. And both days that we were there, I had to sleep. During the day, I had to go back to the hotel and sleep for like 2 hours, you guys. Same thing, I fell asleep at the water park on the lawn chair getting all this angelic coding, okay? So absolutely, there was like this sacred process that happened over this weekend. Every time I slept, I dreamed of angels. Every time. And I could see the Hathors. I could see the chief, okay? I could see a lot of animal guides and nature guides. And they're when you see them, for me anyway, sometimes I'll see them the way they look here, but usually when it's angelic realms, everything is very pastel colored and bright. Like bright pastels is the only way I know how to describe that. I see certain symbols for the Hathors. When it's the Hathors of Egypt guiding me, they will look a certain way. I saw them. There was all this love, and they were just teaching me about water. They told me to use, there was this tiny little pond. It wasn't even, I don't even know if it's meant to be a pond. It was so small. But they showed me how to use it to portal to them, basically. And every time I would walk my dog, okay, and stand by this water, and the ducks were like swimming everywhere, I would close my eyes and hold her little leash so she was safe. She was right there with me. And it's like she knew that we were receiving messages from Spirit. She would just sit there and let me receive. And they just kept talking to me and talking to me and talking to me. And the land always tells me it remembers me in those ancient lifetimes, right? In other realms. There's all this vibration that travels through the realms, okay? And I remember it, and so we'll talk. And it was just incredible to experience the use of the crystalline water structure within you. That's what really activates your pineal, okay? Your pineal is a crystalline tissue. It's water, okay? A lot of times, people think it's the sacred oil, okay? I'm not saying it isn't, but the sacred oil is really the fluid of the spine, which is not really an oil. It's a fluid. It's water, okay? And this is why the ancients, like Mary Magdalene, who's my primary protector and guide. I'm also guided by Thoth of Egypt, the Atlantean, the priest. But Mary Magdalene is like, she's just like my soul essence, okay? This is why it is believed that she and others, including Jesus, were water priests and priestesses, and John the Baptist, okay? This is why they did a lot of their sacred work in water. This is why a lot of Jesus's parables included water, okay? So I guess if I was to put that into like a specific message, I would say, please, if you haven't already tried it, I want you to try, okay, to meditate with water. You can use a little glass of water. You can sit near a body of water like I did, like sit near the beach if you want. You can do what's comfortable for you. This is all about yourself, okay? I am going to give you a few to use, okay? Like, I'm just going to see what Mary Magdalene and the sacred water beings and the mer people and the Lemurians, because they're so connected to water. Beautiful Lemuria. Which ones do they need? Spirit. Okay. Spirit. Okay. So start with this one. This is what it looks like. So what I want you to do is close your eyes and say or feel the word spirit. Okay. Which is connected to power. Okay. Until you see this crystal forming. So I'm just going to give you 3 because I don't want to overwhelm you. Wow. This one is spring water. Look how beautiful. Spring water. Spring water. I want you to try these, okay? This is Machu Picchu. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Look, guys. So they're going to connect you to Lemuria. Because my understanding is Machu Picchu is where the Lemurians ascended. I could be wrong about this, but I've heard this before. Oh my gosh, you guys. What a little confirmation. Okay, so they want you to say spirit. Okay, let me hold them up in the right order. Spirit until you see that crystal. Oh my God, this is so amazing. Spring water and Machu Picchu. And I think there's some other indigenous tribes that ascended there as well. Oh my God, I can't believe they just did that. Okay, so these are your focal points. Spirit, spring water. See, it's going through the water to get you here, Machu Picchu. And you're gonna get something when you get there, okay? I feel this so much, you guys. Oh my gosh, wow. Focus on those 3 crystals. You can screenshot them. I tried to hold them for a minute so you could screenshot each one. When you see them all, you're gonna notice through your meditation a movement of energy into these realms. When you get there, just receive, okay? If you fall asleep, it's okay. If you hear a message, that's okay. If you see a visual, that's okay. Whatever, okay? But there's something there, and they wanted me to share it with you guys, so I am, okay? Hold on one second, guys. Sorry, I had to help my little one. Okay, so I feel like something amazing is going to come from that. I do want to pull one angel card. I'm so, guys, you're going to be guided to something there. Please try this in a way that is comfortable for you. Of course, always meditate in a safe way, right? And don't play these things when you're driving, ever. Okay, Spirit, who's helping them with this? Who's doing it? Oh my God, you guys, look at her. Ooh, she's beautiful. Universal energies. Guys, can you believe that? You are flying high, rising up. Stay focused on your mission and know that the universe and angels are supporting every step of the way. Wow. This is part of your ascension process. In order to fully integrate both soul and human, it's essential for you to face any challenges or mend any relationships you've been putting off of dealing with. By stepping forward, facing the complications of your earthly life, and letting your soul grow and ascend. I support myself in the process of ascension. This is it. So this right here, that Spirit just showed us, okay, guys? Spirit, spring water, in Machu Picchu. Someone is healing something there, okay? And I'm working on it as well, by the way. And that energy, okay? Universal energies, ascension. See, these populations ascended. Lemuria ascended, you guys. So did so many in that sacred area of Mother Earth. So we're connecting with them because we're ascending. So whoever gets this message is on the path of ascension, okay? And what I just described to you, the best that I could of seeing the crystalline structure with your eyes opened or closed, I can see one even now, is opening a portal for you, okay? To get to those beings who are assisting you. This one, oh my God, you guys, wisdom. This is literally what I saw. Wisdom. Wisdom. What a confirmation. Holy smokes, you guys. Wisdom. See, wisdom is talking. Please do this. I urge you to do this. I feel like it's going to be so important. Okay. Is there anything else that you want to say about this spirit? Anything at all? They just want me to play the heart bowl for you? Okay. Sorry guys, let's see. I know that people like these to be quick, but it's just not. Soul, okay? Heart. You see how it looks like a heart? They told me to play the heart bowl for you, the heart chakra. And that's what the crystal looks like when you speak soul to water and you freeze it. It freezes in this formation, like a heart, like a sacred heart. Oh my God, you guys, that's beautiful. Soul. Okay, so this is going to bring you a soul message from ascended ancestors, loved ones who have risen before you and are rising again within you. They're here to help channel light through your body is what I'm hearing. They're going to help you, okay? So use these crystal activations that I'm giving you, okay? I'm doing this from my heart to help because this is what I was guided to do by Mary Magdalene. Okay? Okay, I'm asking Spirit, is there anything else about this one? Because I think that's it. What is it? Just one? Okay. Okay. Expansion. It's my angel number. That's my dad's number, number 37. Sky Father, you're being supported by Sky Father. Spirit guardian of, ooh, I can't even read this. Let me see. It's so bright out here. Hold on. Let me see if I can read it from the book. Expansion of summer. Yeah. Vitality, health, success, abundance, healing, and passion are expanding in your life. You can't sit back and wait for it though. The energy of summer is the energy of working with passion in the direction of your dreams. Aww. Give it everything you've got, and immense reward will follow. Do not sit on the sidelines. Work hard, play hard. Your labor will pay off. Wow, you guys. So much energy is available in the summer, and it's talking about that. See how I'm out here and it's hot and the sun is beaming on my face, but I'm soaking it up because we're going to use this energy and these activations, aren't we, through the winter. So I'm hearing go outside and do it the way I did, like get by the water, maybe if you're near a beach or if you're near a beautiful lake, or and if you're not, I've told people before, just get a nice beautiful bowl of water, okay, and sit with it outside in the sun, okay. Okay, I'm seeing another, that's wisdom talking. I see the crystal forming. So it's okay if you don't have access to these beautiful, glamorous places. Mother Earth is with you anywhere you are, she's saying. She loves you. You do not have to have, travel the world to go all over to be with her. Sit with her in your garden. 2020, as I said that, okay? Sit with her. She loves you. She knows that we don't all have the resources to travel everywhere. The way the infrastructure is right now is not in favor. I just saw 3 cranes as I said that. See, that's the goddess 3, past, present, future. The infrastructure in the realms that we're living in right now, some of us don't support free travel. But she does. She is telling you how to travel. She is telling you how to get to Machu Picchu, okay? She's saying, spirit, okay? I'm going to do it again. Spring water. Connect with your water. Machu Picchu. Wisdom. Okay? This is super important because I feel like there are many who are going to see this who haven't had the resources to go to the sacred sites that they've dreamed of. But the reason is it was to develop their inner eye, okay? To force them to connect a different way, to not be so archaic about the way we connect, okay? You don't have to you don't have to fly halfway across the world to activate your light or your remembrance. She's saying, I will help you, okay? Use the sacred water. I feel this so strongly because I feel like there's someone who's really wanted to go somewhere and they haven't been able to. And it's like she's saying, I will travel you. I will travel you there. Speak to the water. Let me guide you through the portal of the water. This is also, we know through hypnosis sessions that when we speak to the higher self, which is the future version of self, right? The higher advanced self says that this is how the ancients figured out space travel. And traveling through portals was doing it through the mind. See, that is part of the ascension process. The way we travel right now in this realm, just vehicles and planes, that's archaic. 2222, as I said that. The way we're going to be traveling in the future, there you go. That's how you're going to portal. That's how you're going to teleport. So she's developing a muscle here within you, okay? And she's also saying, do not be disheartened because you haven't had the resources to do what you see others doing. They are not more important than you are, okay? They are not more sacred. They're just on a different path. Your path will lead to deep spiritual enlightenment. Being forced to sit with self and to connect to her anywhere you are is a gift. To not need to physically go to the sacred sites, but to go in the heart. I feel so much love. She's telling me to play the heart bowl again. Okay, one more time, guys. Okay, she's saying, oh my gosh, where did this come from? That's so weird. Okay, they just blew another one in. Okay, this is rainforest, so someone needs to see that. Rainforest, maybe that's where you've been wanting to travel. Soul, okay, rainforest soul. Guys, look at this. So I want you to see these. I want you to either close your eyes and see them with your eyes closed, or you can see them with your eyes open in a vision. She's going to use these symbols to help you travel through the heart and the mind to these sacred places, to connect to your roots, okay? All right, I think that's enough. If you have questions about it, please message me in the comments. I mentioned on my other video, my previous video, I am working on setting up some links on my website for school, which is a membership you're going to be able to join if you'd like to join to be in like some of my private sessions where you can ask questions, and I'm going to help you guys lots of different ways, okay? But also I'm going to have some partnerships listed there, just different companies that I work with that like are products that I trust that you can order from if you want, and that helps support these readings that I offer to the community for free. Okay, either way, I'm going to offer these things because I love everybody and I love sharing from the heart, and I feel like we honor Mother when we just give. Okay, but if you want to support and give back, these will be some ways that you can do it. Okay, and plus just share the videos and subscribe. That helps too, right? And I love you guys so much. I hope this helps. Someone is going to be traveling. Bye.